So the water buffalo are just crossing over the river. Let's just get centered in again. The water buffalo are just crossing over the river from their enclosements. So they all have like a safe place to be at night. And now the herd is just moving across the property to their preferred locations. And you've got the the elephants in the background crossing. The elephants just ran in to have some fun of their own, create a little bit of a havoc with the water buffalo. Oh, and they're just getting out of their enclosements and running for the first time this morning all the way to the water hole, I believe. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, no, not quite. And then we have the elephants over here waiting at their table for breakfast. And I just want to say, one of the most beautiful things that Lake told us yesterday was that every tree that's planted on the property represents a spot where an elephant has decided to move on to the other side. And so when the elephant dies, they're buried right where they rest, and a tree is planted in their memory, and then a border is put up around the tree. So that is just such a beautiful practice that they have going on here at the Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai, northern Thailand. What an experience. This morning I think we're scooping poop. I can't wait to see how much poop one elephant makes. Should be interesting. Yesterday morning we restocked the banana shelves, and still when we walked away there was a mound of bananas about 8 feet high by about 30 feet wide. We hardly even made a dent after 2 hours, and there were 14 of us. Chopping the bananas off the limbs and piling them into the storage bins. Got the mama and a couple of mamas. The baby elephants are 3, I think 2.5 and 3 years old. And just like any mammal, or most mammals, the babies will nurse off any mama that has milk, and they're free to do so. They're not chased away. The mama will feed whoever is at breast, or I guess at udder. The water buffalo moving through the field here. It's really interesting because they all have their favorite fields to hang out in. So these guys are headed to their preferred field. So here at the Elephant Nature Park is home to over 5,000 animals that have been rescued. We have cats, dogs, horses, cows, boar, water buffalo, elephants, turtles, birds. I'm not sure if I've missed anything. You can find out more on www.savetheelephants.org for even more information about this incredible endeavor started by one passionate teenager who fell in love with elephants she was working with in the logging industry, and after watching one of those elephants being terribly beaten to try and motivate him up a hill with a log that was probably weighed the same amount as he did, she just knew she had to do something to advocate on behalf of these beautiful, majestic creatures. And here, 3 decades later, she has this incredible rescue center for all of these animals, a full-fledged volunteer program where you can come and volunteer for 1 day and up to a week and up to as long as you'd like. Some people are here for a month, some people were here for a couple weeks, went home and couldn't shake the place out of their mind and have decided to come back and join the team as full-time employees for as long as they can, as long as they're able to figure out visa applications. And it's again a world-class organization that started with one young girl's passion and love. And that is her and her partner, her husband Derek's main goal is to create a space where these animals can be loved, and a place for volunteers to come together from all countries to work together to help to create this loving environment with the staff, the local staff, the Thai people. Such a beautiful culture of people. There, the elephants have invited the water buffalo to join them at their table. Or the water buffalo just worked their way in. You can look at it however you like. This is animals living in harmony. International guests living in harmony. And everybody coming together for a harmonized purpose. To create a place where animals can be well and free from all of the psychological abuse that most of them have endured from the logging industry here in Thailand. The circus, the religious practices where elephants are dressed up in garbs and chains are thrown on their backs. Some of them have been chained in monasteries for years and years, and Lake and Derek work endlessly, tirelessly to rescue these animals and create partnerships with these industries so that they might help them move from tourist industries where the elephants have crates on their back and are carrying people to elephant reserves where people can just go and take part in caring for the animals that have often had a lifetime of psychological abuse, and allow the animals just to live in their natural habitat, or as close to natural habitat as possible. Of course, you know, Lake and Derek are the first to say this isn't 100% natural, but it sure is a lot healthier for these animals to live as close to they can to something more natural and free than what they were living for their entire lives. So the next time you want to go to a circus and watch an elephant ride a bike or take a paintbrush in their hand, know that that elephant has been broke. That elephant was chained, tied, and beaten into submission until it could bring us pleasure and bring the owners a lot of money. So please help us by not attending those venues And please support this movement by volunteering in the elephant orphanages and refuges, the elephant parks, so that instead of bringing devastation to the souls of these creatures, we're bringing peace and freedom. Okay, we're getting ready to start our day. I must go now so I can find out what my job of the day is. Okay, over and out.